So, somebody knocked on your door yet this summer for a security system? Come inside, let's talk about that in a minute. So, we're walking into the coolest security company in the United States. And this week, we just interviewed one of the former executives from Vivint discussing a potential partnership on some business and services. But I want to talk to you about people, knocking on your door during the summer, trying to get you to buy a security system. This is going to be a quick video, but I want you to just put on your thinking cap a minute and just understand what happens when those guys are knocking on doors. We do background checks in our business. We probably do 80 background checks a day. In the past, not so much frequently, because I think we've outed Vivint, for their business practices. But this young man that I interviewed is a super nice guy, been in the security industry a long time. He was with Vivint way back when they were Apex Alarms, I think is what they were called back then. Now they do go by Vivint or Vivint. They've been around a long time. Just go to Facebook and type in Vivint, V-I-V-I-N-T complaints page, and just see what all comes up. You can do most of the research yourself, but I'm not really picking on them in this video. I will in just a second. I'll tell you what the former executive from Vivint told us, but I think it's important to know that anytime somebody knocks on your door, they're probably a transplant. They probably do not live in your state. We know there's teams all over the U.S. right now. We've talked about some of the ones in Colorado and Illinois, here in Tennessee, California. There's more states that are restricting some of those, but you need to understand that is a machine. They train those guys. Some of them have been there because they make great money. Some have been there for a decade. The young man that we interviewed had been there for a decade. But here's the bigger picture, right? So they put them up in a hotel, they fly them in, they take the time to train them. They are trained sales professionals. They're really not, in my personal opinion, trained security professionals. I promise you, our company and companies that are like us look at security quite differently. I do believe in security systems. I think at 2 o'clock in the morning, if your alarm system goes off and you need to know how to mitigate a threat, part of that's going to begin with situation awareness of your home, being prepared, right? Your security system needs to tell you what door somebody came in or some people came in. You need to know how many people came in your home. But paying an exorbitant amount for a security system is ludicrous. We have an essentials package and is a full home security system that starts at $450. It beats anything that's in Costco or Sam's or anything like that. And it is a fully functioning, dual encrypted, military grade encrypted security system. And the rest of the companies just can't do that. Why can't they do that? Because they're paying for plane flights for their teams that go from training in Utah out to the field in Illinois or Tennessee or Florida. They put it up in hotels. It's a very expensive proposition for Vivint to be able to do that, to have those guys knocking on your door. So you need to think about when somebody knocks on your door, not only is it a legitimate person, make sure they're licensed, but really think about what are you paying for. So the average monthly right now is about $60 a month for most contracted systems. We do not even offer a contracted system. I think, quite honestly, if you get into a long-term system, you're going to find out you feel like a bonehead for making that decision, because the long-term contract does nothing but suck money out of your account every month. It removes a lot of the motivation, and you'll find that on the Vivint complaints page. It removes a lot of the motivation for those companies to come out and service you, because you're going to have to pay that no matter what. Now, you can't get out of them. It's kind of hard. You got to go through the Better Business Bureau. You got to file complaints against them. You don't want to go through that headache. If you don't like somebody and you don't want to do business with them, if you don't like us and you don't want to do business with us, you need to be able to cancel and go use someone else. The problem with Vivint's equipment is if you cancel with Vivint, you can't have that equipment monitored anybody anywhere else by any other company. If you don't like us, you don't like the fact that we like Glocks or Canics, or we like certain things in firearms, or we're Second Amendment friendly, you need to have the right to go to some other company. We offer that. Our system is the number one selling system right now in the world. It's got over 20 million subscribers on the app. It's the most secure. It's the only one that we know of that's never been hacked, but we're never going to knock on your door. If you call us or you email us and you ask for a security evaluation, we are going to send you a PDF form. We do not send anyone to your house. We have a number of customers out of state. Even in California, believe it or not, in California we have customers. We send you out a PDF form. It's got a little bit of some leading questions to help you figure out what you need to install, how you need to install them, regarding your smoke detectors and your CO sensors and your cameras and your security and how do you hook it to WPS and all those types of things. You do not need to get into, and I highly recommend you not getting into a contract with anyone ever at any time. And if you can't afford $450 for a home security system, start with a shotgun. Most people can afford $200. You can scrape $200 together. There's some pretty decent shotguns out there for $200. Matter of fact, I'll put a link below to some shotguns. I'll put a link below to the Essentials security system. So if you just have the Essentials right now, and all you can afford is motion sensor and doors to lock down your home, that's okay. Because the truth of the matter is you can add to it at any time. These other systems, you have to have a dealer code. They won't let you get in. They won't let you have the code to be able to add things on. They want to roll a truck to your house, your apartment, your business, wherever you live, because they make money every time they roll a truck. We don't do that. We don't think you should be having to pay every time you need to change a battery or change something out or add a camera on or get something fixed. That is just not a good business model. So the Vivint executive, I'll tell you very, very quickly what he said. I actually like him. He's a nice guy. And I don't know what we're going to do as far as business goes moving forward with him, but I will tell you this, that he worked for Vivint for almost a decade. His reply to us was bad business practices. I cannot endorse anything that Vivint does. Yes, I'm sad to say that I worked for him as long as I did. I was there when so-and-so was CEO. His name was John. When the CEO that started the company was there. He said, I saw it through the good years and I saw it decline through the bad years. It's just not a good company anymore. Listen, if we can help you, let us know. If not, we can send you some other recommendations. If you want somebody in state, if you live in California or you live in Nevada and you want to have a local company come install it, let us know. We'll help you find one. Our advice is always support the Second Amendment, support your right to personal defense, but do not get into a stinking contract. I hope this helps you. Listen, please like and subscribe and have a great day.